Hey folks, how you doing today? Hopefully pretty well, but just wanted to make a quick little video here. Kind of a quick little review and ride out of the GSPACE Mars GTR. I got this thing a few weeks ago from the GSPACE official website. So far this thing has been nothing but great, honestly. I've got the optional additional steering damper on there. It doesn't really need it. This thing is really stable without it, but I just wanted to put it on there because I like it a little better. I got this bar end mirror on there. I got a 2-pack. Figured I'd put that guy on there. Didn't really need the one on the right because I'm always riding on the right side of the road here in the States. I mean, other than that, really nothing too much to say. It's a wonderful scooter. It's got great tires from the factory. It's got more power than you could probably ever need on a machine like this. But I'll be using my rugged phone mount from Attach Mounts today. Not going to be professional grade, Insta 360 footage or anything like that. I'll do my best. If I can get you just a little tighter on there, bear with me. If you guys know any apps for these iPhones that help me edit videos, that'd be great. I got this Filmic app that helps me, use my cargo that I have on my helmet, record the audio for the video. But I suppose it's all right. Without further ado, we'll kind of get on out. Like I said, this thing's got plenty of power. I've gotten mine up to 65 miles an hour. They say it'll do 69, and I believe it, every bit of it, honestly. Not sure if I've got the stones to get it up quite that fast. Like I said, I've gone 65, but that was on a way smoother road than what I've got in my town here. It was a bit of a longer stretch too. I don't have long stretches quite like that here. I'll kind of take you guys on a little trip through town. Full stem design on this scooter is honestly way better than any of the other scooters that I've ridden. I've got at home a Roadrunner RS5, and that thing's great. It's got plenty of range, but this thing is just on another level. The 72 volt system, it's just a whole nother beast. I've ridden a couple other hyper scooters as well. My buddy's got a Nami Bernie 2, the max version with the big battery and most power and all that. I mean, this thing's got quite a bit more go juice than that. But I mean, that thing is a wonderful scooter too. Looks like there's someone actually up there on a scooter as well. It is nice having that bar end mirror though. I just bought this little 2-pack off of the Amazon. It's like 13 bucks. I just put the one on the left. I'm gonna give the other one to my other buddy. He's also got one of these GTR scooters, one of the Mars GTRs. And when I ordered this thing originally, I was trying to get the silver color. It was a 2025 North America exclusive. Had to honk at that other person on the scoot there. But yeah, I was gonna get the silver, but they emailed me, the company emailed me a couple days after I ordered it, said they searched through their warehouse, they couldn't find any more of the silvers, which tracks because it's still not in stock on their website. So I got the black one instead, and I think it looks great, but I might have this dude in town powder coat it. Might do green or blue. Probably not purple though. I see that Scooter Gang. I love his videos. He's got a purple one of these. So I don't think I'm gonna go with purple. I don't want to be copycat, you know. But I think green would be pretty sweet on one of these things. Maybe not like that green Metro in front of me. There we go, we got the strip here. We're only going to be able to see a little bit of it because we got my display in front of the camera. And again, I am pretty darn new to making YouTube videos, so if you guys have any tips or tricks or anything like that, please do let me know. I'd love to hear it. Or any apps that are going to help me edit my videos on the iPhone so that I'm not just talking the whole time or anything like that. Take a right here down 4th Street. It's a nice little stretch right here, but the police station is right next to me and the speed limit is 25 through here. And that right there is actually a police officer. Still kind of slow. Give him a wave. There we go. Never had any issues with police on these things. I know this one's a little bit heavier than the e-scooter classification in the state that I'm in. That's a beautiful dog. 2 beautiful dogs. Wow. But yeah, as long as you're kind and respectful on the road, people typically aren't gonna mess with you. You're not gonna get any cops on you, and they're not gonna give you any troubles if you're just riding respectfully. Let's see if I can kind of get it out to a spot here where I can open it up a little more though. $25 through here. This thing's got awesome range to it too with that 45 amp hour battery. That's a pretty big battery. I've taken it 70 miles on a charge, and that wasn't, you know, babying it the whole way either. I was kind of cooking it. Yeah, this thing is super smooth on the road. Really nice off-road too with those hybrid tires from the factory. Thinking of putting some PMTs on there when these wear down eventually, but I kind of like being able to get some grip on the gravel trails around here too. Now it goes up to 35 here. And there's a stretch up here where I can kind of open her up. Yeah, hopefully it's not too noisy with the wind or anything like that. Hopefully y'all can hear me pretty clear. Using this app to have my helmet, my cardo on it, record the audio. So it may sound kind of like it's cutting in, cutting out whenever I start or stop talking. That's just from the noise cancellation on the unit. 45 here. Slap it in 5th gear, kind of give her some beans. There's 45, there's 50, 55, 57, 60, woo! There's 65. Ooh, I'm slowing down a little bit. It's kind of windy out here today. Felt that crosswind. My goodness, this thing is fast, guys. thing is scary. Would not recommend, if you don't know what you're doing, to be doing full throttle pulls. But like I've said, I've got quite a bit of experience on these. Done several thousand miles over the last few years. And I am wearing gear too. So if you are going to be doing that kind of stuff, please, please, please be safe. Wear some gear, at least a full face helmet and some gloves. If you don't want to wear a full motorcycle get up, just wear a helmet and gloves. You don't look goofy. You look like you're being safe. Speaking of going fast though, we got a hill. Holy buckets. Those nut brakes on this thing work wonderfully too, along with that EABS system on here. They got a little fire going in the field. I guess one thing, oh wow, there are bugs out here already. Ain't no way. No, that is a bug on my visor. Am I tweaking, or is there like not snow on the ground right here? But there's, yeah, I just took a full face of bugs. Neat. Only I had some windshield wipers. I'm still in 5th gear. This thing really gets up and goes. I think ESG, they tested this thing 0 to 30 in just over 3 seconds. I'll take a little bit of a left ski here. See if I can get it straight and... Dang. Yeah, this thing picks up. I think I shifted y'all a little bit there. Just leaning forward so that it wouldn't spin my front tire too bad. I'm going about 40 on this road and it's smooth as ever. Up into this little parking lot, see if I can clean off my visor. Some gravel. Up here by the tables. Ground is kind of soft here. Just wanted to kind of bring you guys out here to the dam. Pretty little spot. Scooter. So, a couple things that I really like about this scooter. The blinkers. It's got super bright front turn signals. They synchronize when you press them both, so you got them hazards. The rears, also pretty bright. Headlight on here. Excuse me. Headlight's pretty bright. Can't see it because it's obviously, still kind of daylight for a little bit. The horn, it's pretty loud. Might be a little muffled because I got my helmet on. She's got some dirt on her already. I've had it for about 3 weeks, 3 weeks tomorrow. But yeah, if you watched this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. These suspension pieces, they are adjustable, so you can tighten it, loosen it. I usually keep mine pretty loose because the shocks from the factory, they are pretty tight. I believe they're 650-pound shocks. I'm a pretty light rider. I'm about 150 pounds, so for me it's a little bit stiff, but I keep it on the loosest setting and it's got plenty of rebound. Uh, One thing though, I guess, if I did have one complaint about this scooter, it would be with the steering damper. And you guys don't even have to have the steering damper on there if you don't want. The bracket here, it's hard to mount it facing backwards, which is kind of the way that I like the looks of. And then this here, the little folding piece, if you want to fold your scooter, you got to kind of maneuver it between the steering damper and the clamp here. Right there. And I suppose it scratches right on that bracket, but I mean, you're not looking there when you're riding anyway. When you're looking from the front, you don't see it. But yeah, wonderful scooter overall. I've got some blue valve stem caps on there, but I am thinking that I'm gonna do blue swing arms, blue for this piece here, front piece, and the clamps, and maybe this guy too, or green. Either blue or green it's gonna be, but let me know what you guys think. All right, after a weird cut, we're back. Yeah, a couple other things I really like about this scooter. I mean, just the overall suspension setup. It's kind of like a BMW telelever setup in a way. I mean, they don't call it that for trademark reasons and whatnot, but it's pretty much the same system. The rear, pretty standard, pretty beefy. You know, it's a big scooter, weighs about 20 pounds less than I do. But yeah, I mean, the steering damper, you know, despite my previous complaint on it, it is built really well. I mean, the welds on it look good. The way that it onto the scooter, it feels super secure. I mean, the way that this thing handles gravel, it's great. My tires, they're still holding up pretty well. I mean, I've done some full throttle pulls on them. I've definitely burned that front tire a little bit more than the rear one. This thing back on. Yeah, I've got 276 miles. See if I can get you guys back on here. I love the settings menu on this scooter too, honestly. This display right here, you got the voltage always reading out on top. Got the time. You can adjust the time, so it's not automatic. That'd be kind of cool, but can't expect that kind of thing on a machine like this. Shows you trip time, trip distance, total miles. Sometimes it shows your range remaining. Press the mode button once, shows you your max speed, your odometer, your average speed, and it gives you a current wattage readout, which is pretty cool. I thought my display said 65. I could have been tweaking though, because I was looking more at the road than I was at the display. That's alright. Still, wicked fast scooter. See if we can get back out on the road. And beautiful area here. Pretty quick getting out here from in town. Just a couple miles out here. Lake is still somewhat frozen. Well, pond. First gear getting out of here. Kick up any dirt or mud. In first gear, this thing goes about 5-6 miles an hour. It's a good little walk mode, gets you out of gravel and whatnot, but once you're on the road, kick it up in 5, start spinning tires. I mean, at full battery, this thing will put out just 11,000 watts. It's just about 15 horsepower, and now on a machine that weighs under 140 pounds, that's quite a bit. It definitely gets you up and going. We'll take a right here, head back into town. Hello. Nice sunset tonight. Beautiful night for a scooter ride. I mean, it's a little, about 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So, a little chilly if you don't have a jacket, but I got my jacket. 45 on this road. I got pretty much full battery. I'll just cruise at the speed limit. Seeing if I can drain this thing down a little bit. Ride it for a few miles tonight. So I know that in a couple of days, my buddies and I are going to be riding around the capital city here. Might do a little bit of recording on that ride. It's kind of fun. One of my buddies, he's got the GSPACE Mars as well. He's got the GTR. Then my other buddies, they got their Nanrobot N6s. And I mean, those things are all right. They're quick, that's for sure, but they don't quite keep up with the Mars here. Speaking of this thing's build quality is fantastic. I mean, it is solid as a rock. It has no play in any of the bolts, and I did check everything before I started riding it. You know, out of the box I checked, and everything was already super tight, but would recommend always double checking before you start riding on a new scooter. Check after every couple of rides too, make sure that everything is still tight. But yeah, I mean, assembly was super easy. I mean, I literally did it on my lunch break. I went home, unpacked the scooter, got it assembled and plugged in. It was mostly charged by the time I got home. Oh dear! We got some wildlife out in the field. What are you doing here? Why are you just stopped in the road? Are you looking at the deer too? Because I was looking at the turkeys and all the deer. Y'all probably can't see them. Deer out in that field there. It's their safe season. Ain't no one making them into Thanksgiving dinner right now. I think spins tires at 30 if you're not leaning forward. Crazy. Again, my apologies for the audio and maybe overall quality of the video. I'm just using my phone and my phone mount on my scooter. Figured I'd kind of give YouTube a try. I guess we go down to 35 here. I'm still going 35. Speed limit. I tell you guys though, it is nice to have a mirror on the end of your bar so that you don't have to turn your entire body to see what's behind you. Would still recommend though doing it like a car where you check either way, but it's so nice to be able to see what's behind you instead of having to look behind you all the time. 25, radar enforced. It is indeed. I remember our friend Mr. Ossifer hanging out up here. Probably drop her down in third gear. See with that steering damper on there though. I'm at the top of third gear right now, going a little over 27 miles an hour. And I mean, I got my left hand off the bar without an issue. And you can do that without the damper. I prefer to have it on there, because it makes me feel a little more secure. We'll head down here real quick. Not yet. Path. Well, they redid this. This used to be, you used to be able to drive through here, and now you can't. Just redid all this. It's now all sidewalk. But they did some more little rocky outcrops here. Hello, geese. I'm not trying to be a bother. But you catch some decent bass in there, some pike. Don't know if y'all are into fishing, but I kind of am. You can catch quite a bit, and I kind of like how they put some more rocks and whatnot. Picks up the flow of the river and gives some folks an extra spot to cast. Excuse me, geese. I haven't been on this new sidewalk yet. It's pretty neat. Here. And I might get like a 360 camera at some point. See if I can get some slightly higher quality content going. But I do genuinely hope you guys are enjoying this, because I am. A little bit of a jump. Sidewalk kind of ramped me onto the road there. I'm gonna try to treat this thing nicely, but definitely gonna have fun with it. And if you guys are looking to buy one, I do have an affiliate discount code. I'll leave that down in the description of the video for you guys if you want to get one. I would honestly recommend this over, you know, any of the other scooters that I've ridden. And like I said, I've ridden a couple other hyperscooters. I've ridden some 72 volt NAN robots, you know, some Namis and all that. But this thing really takes the cake. I love that it has so much capability, and the company that sells these GSPACE, their customer service is fantastic. They didn't have the color that I originally wanted in stock, so I mean, they sent me the steering damper for free. I had ordered that, and they just reimbursed me the full amount for that, and they gave me an extra little discount for the inconvenience, and I didn't even ask them for that. So super solid company. If you ever, you know, do get the chance to work with these guys, I would highly recommend it. They make great products. They are super responsive. Get that turn signal on. There we go, luck with the light. Too shabby. There we go, this is what it's about here. We like this. Nice little cruise through downtown. Ain't nobody behind me, so I don't even gotta go too fast. Kinda. I do want to hit this green light though. I will kinda go at least the speed limit here. You go. Through. Thank you. Alright. That Volkswagen's getting it. Usually if there is a bike lane, I will stick to the bike lane. You know, just kind of cruise through town, do the speed limit about. Or stay with traffic, whatever speed they're going. Seems like we're doing about 5 over. And like I said earlier, I would recommend sticking to like traffic speeds. Most states, they do technically limit the speed on these things to 20 miles an hour, but again, if you're respectful, they're not going to bother you too much unless they're having a bad day. Someone's got some Grim Reefer out here. But it ain't me. I'm a boy. Alright. This dude did kind of slow down a little bit. I'm gonna maybe speed a little bit. And kind of get around in there. Yeah. Hopefully you guys can see alright. Yeah, you stay there, Mr. Honda. Got O'Reilly Auto Parts on our right. I just said earlier that I stick on the right side of the road typically, but I mean there's nobody behind me. And they'll be taking a left up here anyway, so. Tight! Once again, I would like to promote safe riding habits. Wear some helmets, wear some gloves. Make sure you watch where people are in their cars, because people in their cars don't watch where they are. Take a little left ski here. Oh, thank you, Mr. Tesler, for stopping for me. We'll turn into here, why not? Turn signal off. Spot to end the video. Oh! It's Miata. Not bothering the folks here. Yeah, that's pretty much it on my initial little ride out review video after 300 miles, just about, having no issues at all. Wonderful scooter. Would definitely recommend if you got the means for it. Yeah. Thanks for watching this far. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Probably group ride out with the homies. Take it easy.